Yeah, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I just watched the State of the Union address. It's very good speech, man. America's doing and is very strong right now. Very, very strong. Very good speech that Trump did. Motivational, inspiration, man. A lot of inspiration in that speech. And he broke it down on different levels. He talked about immigration. He talked about America's founding. He talked about obliterating ISIS. It was a good speech. A lot of poetry mixed in with current events. It's a really good speech, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. All right. All right. Listen, man. Trump is doing great. America is now producing their own oil and drilling for oil in Alaska. Okay. That's a plus, so we don't got to deal with the Middle East and that bullshit and oil. You understand? You recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Okay? There was a promise made by several past presidents that didn't have the balls to do it. Okay? Jerusalem is Israel's capital. Israel is the land of the Jews. You understand? It's not the Arabs' land. It's not a Muslim land. It's a Jewish land. Okay? Jesus Christ is from Israel. It's Jesus' land. That's the Holy Land right there, baby. You understand? All right. ISIS lost 100% of their land in Iraq and Syria. They're done. Okay? Trump and the American Marines, the Army, Green Berets, Navy SEAL, obliterated ISIS. Okay? They're done. Eliminated ISIS Caliphate. Okay? They're done. This is all within 1 year. 1 year. Trump has done the most good in 1 year than the last 20 presidents combined. He's done the most in 1 year than any other American president. Okay? Guaranteed. All right? I'm going to talk about this. It's good that he said that Congress is a monument to we the people. Because it is. The Congress is there. These are elected representatives. They're elected to represent us. Okay? We rule them. They do not rule us. Okay? We tell Congress what to do. Not the other way around. Okay? That was good that he said that. The stock market is at an all-time high right now. All-time high. You haven't seen stock rocket this much. It's rocketing. The stocks are rocketing. Right now it's not the stock market, it's the stock rocket. You understand? It's at the highest I ever remember it being. Especially it's at the highest in the last 25 years. So that's good. Okay? The other good thing he said is America is about faith and family. Alright? Not government and bureaucrats. And that's true. America's not about the government and bureaucrats, it's about faith and family and freedom. It was good. Another thing that I like that he says his deepest concern is the American people and American poverty. He brought up the dreamers. He said Americans are dreamers too. America first. You understand? We had to take care of our own before we could take care of anybody else. Okay? We are the most generous country when it comes to immigration, helping the hungry, okay, helping the needy, okay, but it's America first. Our children, our people first, all right? So he said, he brought up the dreamers, you know, Americans are dreamers too. You know what I mean? So, ISIS is on the run, they're done, okay? Radical Islamic terrorism, that's done. From that American muscle, baby. Alright? Unemployment is at 18-year and probably They're probably stretching that. It's probably at a 25-year low right now. It's kind of funny when Trump said black unemployment is at the all-time low, and every black person in the crowd wasn't even clapping. He said Latino unemployment is at all-time low, and they were just standing there like this. They weren't even clapping either. It's like they don't want to even help their own people. You know what I mean? So unenthusiastic, and it's just like they don't care that they're doing good. It almost seemed like they wish they were doing bad. You know what I mean? So another thing, Trump signed the biggest tax cut in American history with the corporate tax rate. Okay? It was 35.2%, and he cut it all the way down to 21%. Okay? And you know what that did? That brought jobs and businesses back to America. The corporate tax rate was so high that the companies, the businesses went to other countries to do business, okay? Because they had to pay too high taxes. All right? Now, cutting the corporate tax rate down from 35.2% to 21% brought the businesses, brought the companies back to America to hire Americans. Okay? And all these jobs in these companies are coming back because they don't have to pay as much taxes anymore. They want to come back to America because the tax rate is low. And that brings jobs back for Americans. Okay? And the businesses get the employees raises after their tax cut and bonuses. Okay? And that's something that businesses haven't done in a long, long time. The economy and the job market is great right now. And you could thank Trump for that. You could thank Trump for that right now. Okay? So another thing right now we're going to talk about. All right? Let's see. So this Chris Wray, okay? This Chris Wray wrote and spoke and put on blast his Nunes memo exposing, okay, this is exposing Andrew McCabe, okay? Andrew McCabe stepped down because he got exposed with Obama's Department of Justice, okay? Using FISA to illegally spy on Trump's campaign during the 2016 national presidential elections. Okay? This is bigger than Watergate, man. Okay? This is bigger than that. All these dudes are crooks. The Democrats, the FBI, all the intelligence bureaus are all crooks. Okay? They're getting exposed right now. Chris Wray already read the memo. Okay? Trump is draining the swamp. Draining the shit out of the swamp. Okay? Another thing. You gotta watch out for these multinational bankers and these multinational corporations. Okay? Because they're teaming up. I'm talking about these technocrats, these bureaucrats, and big companies all teaming up to try to suppress freedom of speech right now. Okay, you see it on YouTube, you see it on here, you see it on everywhere. Okay, you see it on Facebook. If they don't like what you post, they flag it and they try to delete it. That's communist censorship, dude. And we have to fight back against that. All right. Like a bank, the multinational bankers, big companies, technocrats, and bureaucrats, they're all in a circle and they all fuck. And fuck them. Okay. Here's another thing. 2.4 million jobs Trump has brought back and 200,000 manufacturing jobs. Okay. Trump was creating jobs when he wasn't president, and he's still creating jobs when he's president. Okay. Here's another thing, man. It's just because you don't have an interest in politics. Listen, politics is just not a bunch of old fucks wearing glasses and suits and all boring and shit. No, that's not what politics is about. Politics is policy that affects everybody. From me to you, it affects freedom. It affects everything, okay? And just because you don't got an interest in politics doesn't mean it won't have an interest in you. You understand? How about getting Trump cutting the tax rate? He like doubled the earned income tax credit, okay? Dropped the tax rate down from 39% to 37%, okay? It's the biggest tax credit in American history. Slash regulations to improve the economy. You slash regulations, you let freedom take over, then the economy will prosper. All right? Economy cannot grow if it's baffled, if it's muffled and suppressed by regulations. And that's speaking of that, you could thank Trump for a booming economy right now. The Patriots out, baby.